Hello there everyone. Today we will discuss Leetcode problem 1288, remove covered intervals. So in this problem, what the question is given, that you will be provided different intervals like this, and you have to find all those intervals which are not covered. What I means to say, let's say here only 1 comma 4. Let's make a number line. It will help to make easier, right? So let's consider this a number line. Let's say 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Okay. All right. So the first interval is 1 comma 4. So the first one is 1 comma 4. Okay. The second one is 3 comma 6. Okay. Let's make it one more. The second one is 3 comma 6, right? And the last one is 2 comma 8. So in this, what you can see, if I see this interval 3 comma 6 is being covered by this one, right? And this one is not covered because this still portion remains uncovered. So I will mainly take care of this and this only, and I will remove this one. So mainly there are two intervals, this and this. So the answer will be 2. There are two intervals left and one is covered. Similarly 1 comma 4, 2 comma 3, if I make it 1 comma 4 and 2 comma 3, you can easily see कि this interval is being covered by this large one. So the answer here it is 1. Okay. So how to find this? How to find the big interval and also find which one is covered. Okay. So as we can see here, what we can see key in the same interval, I have made the line like this one. Okay. So we can use sorting. Okay. Why we use sorting? What's the idea behind it? How it came? Let me explain. Okay. So if I do sorting here, so with sorting I can arrange these intervals like this on the number line. Take it. And as we can see in number line, see this one is starting from 1, this one is starting from 3, this one is starting from 2, right? So if I sort it, how this will become, this will start here only, the first one will be as it is. Now if I sorting on the basis of the first element of each pair, then the first one will be as it is, the third one will be the second one, right? So it will become like this, and the interval starting from 3 will be on the third position. Okay. So as you can see, we have clearly marked a difference. Okay. So this can help us out to identify the solution. Okay. So what about the last one? Here we can also see, so we can make a condition, right? So what we can do, we can first of all, I will make it short on the basis of what? On the basis of first element of each pair. Okay. Okay. Then second, what I will do, I will make a condition कि if the second element of each pair, if the next one, see I have sorted it out, right? So if the element of I means if the current element is less than the previous one, right? So we don't have to count it, right? Okay. uh, let's see another example. Okay, let's take it this example. So what will be this interval be like? It will be like the huge interval, right? And the second one will be starting from there only. Let's suppose it's still 4. Okay, and the third one will be 4 to 8. So what we have done so far, we have sorted it out. Yes, so we have also made the condition if the current element is greater than the uh, if the last element is less than this previous one, then we won't count, but according to that condition it should be counted, right? What we have made the condition that the last element, the second element of each pair, the if means this should be larger than the previous one, right? The second one must be larger than the previous one. Here also the third one is larger than the second one. See, 8 comma 4, but still it is both are covered on this larger interval. So that means it is not necessary to get the answer if we compare the current element and with the previous one, right? So what we have to do, we have to mark an element which is the greatest one. So what came in mind, the first thing I have to sort it. Definitely I will sort on the basis of the first pair, first element of pair. Okay, second thing what I have to do, I will take an pair as current, okay, which is the biggest one, right? Which is the biggest one, and then I will compare the upcoming element on the basis of this current one, and then compare the further pairs on basis of current one. Okay, and if let's say the next interval becomes like this, so what I will do, and if some changes occur, if some new new uncovered interval occur, I will point it as current. Okay, so what I will do, I will firstly the biggest one will be marked as the current one, initial one will be marked as current one. If the next element is greater than the previous one, then I will mark it as a current one, else those will be neglected, and the bigger one will if there will be the bigger one, that will be marked as current one, right? So if we see, so what we do, we have to first short the all intervals. Okay, so what will be the condition to neglect these covered pairs, right? So as we can see, if the any pair, if it's same, if its starting is same and the ending of the pair, next one pair is less, right, is less than the previous one. Okay, what we can do, we can short on the first one basis, right? And as well as if the pair have the first element of each pair is same, then the next element must be sorted on the basis of decreasing order. So what I am saying, the second pair will be in decreasing order if same of first one. So as you can see, the 1 to 10 is the biggest one, right? And the second is 1 to 4. So in this way it will be easy. As you can see, 1 comma 10, it is the biggest interval, 1 comma 4 is the smallest one. So what I will do, I will just traverse over this. Okay, if I see that the first elements are same and the second element, if the first element is same, then definitely the first one will be considered, second one will be neglected. So where I was there, so if the first one will be the same, I will consider the first one. If the two pairs are same with respect to the first element of each pair, then I will consider only the first one. I will neglect it because I have already sorted on the I have already sorted, because see, if the first one is same and there is the second one, then definitely the second element will have the ending smaller than the first one, because I have sorted it in that way only, right? Now if there is changes, right, see 4 comma 8, there is new pair with a different first element, then what I can do, I can see if it's, or we can see key if the first element is different of each pair, then I will check it out the second element with the current one, right? I have marked this as the current one because initially it was the current one. If I see that the first element is different, okay, then I will check it out the second element of each pair. If it is less than the current one, then I will also make it negligible, it will be neglected. Or if it is greater, like here the 8 is small, right, then it will be neglected. If it would be 12, then definitely it will be greater, then I will consider it. Okay, so I will be sorting the intervals on the basis like the first one will be considering the first element of each pair will be in increasing order, and the second, if they both are same, first element of each pair is same, then the sorting will be on the basis of descending order. Okay, so here you can see the code how I have sorted it. I have sorted a comma b in such a way that if both element of the vector, the first element is same of each pair, if it is not same, right here, okay, if it is not same, then I will compare this one, right, in increasing order, then it will be increasing order. The 1 comma 10 should become first in with compared to 4 comma 8, right? So a comma 0 will come first, b comma 0 will come next, means the smaller will come first and the bigger one will be in the last position or in the upcoming position. And if it is same, then the second element of each pair will be in descending order. Okay, as you can see, it is the lambda expression. If a comma b, if it's become b comma a, then it's point to decreasing order. If a comma b, it is point a comma b pattern is same, then it is in ascending order, right? Okay, now so what I have done, I have just arranged them in sorting order, in sorting manner. Now I will see there will be the condition key if the first element of each pair is same, then the first one will be considered, only the top one will be considered, then others will be neglected. If the first element of the pair of two pairs are different, then I will check whether the second element of that array of that pair is different or not. If it is less, then I won't consider. If it is greater than the current second element, then I will uh, I will use it or consider it. Okay, so as you can see, this is the current one, right? Initial one I have marked this as a current one. I am taking as a point of reference. Like here, I was taking a point of reference the biggest one. Maybe that could be smaller one, but it will be changed as see. As you can see, I have now I am taking from the, as you can see here. Okay, I have taken it first. What I will do, uh, okay, let's see. What I will do, I will traverse now from array 1. Okay, uh, pair 0 means uh, array of 0 I am taking as the current one. Okay, from the first index I start comparing. If the minimum value, if means the current one, right? The current one, this will be the minimum value, okay, of the current one. Initial will be the current. The minimum value of the current is marked as is stored in minimum value. Okay, and the second element of the pair is stored in maximum value. Okay, initial element. Now I will compare it with the upcoming element. Okay, it is in order fashion, remember it. Okay, now I will compare it from the index 1. If it is same, the first elements are same, then it won't be considered. Okay, it won't be considered. I have initially taken answer as interval size, because the maximum possible answer maybe all intervals are like this. Okay, so I will, the maximum possible answer will be the interval size. So initially I have considered answer is equals to intervals dot length. So if I see that some intervals are overlapping, like after sorting the first element of each pair is same, of both pair is same, then I won't consider the second one, I will consider the topmost one, right? So I have considered, and from the second one I start decreasing my answer. Okay, or it may be possible that the first element of each of two pair may be same, but may be possible that the second one, the element of the second pair, second element of the second pair is smaller than the current one, right? Like this, maybe the biggest one is this, and the second element, which is starting from the same position, which is starting from the different position, but the ending or second element of the pair is less than the current or previous one, or maybe you get it what I am trying to say, right? So in that case I will do minus minus. And if it is different like this, as you can see, key starting position of both are different, as well as if I see key minimum value, as you can see, this is the initial one, so I will mark it as the current one. I will see the first position is different, yes, it's different. The second position is different, yes, it is different, and it is greater, so I will mark it. These are the conditions. Okay, and if the current one is like this, let's say it is the initial one and the second one is like this, so it is same, yes, it is same. It is sorted, yes, after sorting it will be like this. So what I will do, I will neglect it. Okay, the answer will be minus minus. What about this? The first element of the pair of the second one is different, but however the ending is smaller than the current one, right? So I will mark it as answer minus minus. Got it? And in this condition, as you can see, this is the current one and the second one is like this. It is starting before the ending of the previous one or the current one, but its ending is greater than the current's ending, right? So I will make it now this one current. Now the further elements will be compared with this one. Okay, so got it, right? So this is the all question was about this code is of Java. Okay, this was all about. Thank you.